So currently, if you have a MacBook or any kind of Apple product, they sell the Magic Keyboard or the Magic Keyboard 2, all the different keyboards, and they're very pricey, upwards of $100. But Anker actually sells a nice keyboard alternative, and it's actually just 20% of the cost. Literally 20 bucks is what I paid for this on Amazon, and it's definitely a good buy if you have a Mac and you want to not spend so much money on a keyboard and still get the same functionality. Let's take a look. So typing on this current keyboard on the MacBook Pro is pretty good. The traveling feedback is not what I personally prefer, although it is a great keyboard. I think people who are using this probably feel the same way. It's going to take some time to get used to this. Now, I didn't get this Anker keyboard just to say that that one was bad. I got this one because I like to use my computer in PC mode, and basically you power it on, plug up the power cable, plug up your external monitor, close the lid, and then you have full functionality as a powerful computer just projecting to your monitor. But with that being said, this keyboard right here is definitely a great alternative to the $99 price tag one that Apple offers. And again, this is by Anker. So why did I choose this one? Well, let me explain. The first reason why is battery life. Now, Anker is claiming that I can get 6 months on a charge with this particular keyboard. That's going to be good. I'm obviously not at the 6-month mark yet, but once I get there, I'll definitely tell you if it lasts 6 months. Or if I make it to a charging, if it just stops working prior to that, I'll definitely let you know prior to 6 months. But this is only $19 on Amazon right now. It says regular retail price is $40. Even if it were $40 after having it in hand, I still could probably recommend this over the Magic Keyboard because you're getting the same functionality that you get from all of the Apple keyboards. As you can see there, you still have the command key, the option. It's basically set up exactly like the Mac keyboards. It's actually very lightweight and compact. How they're able to do this with 6 months of battery, I have no clue. So on the bottom here, there's no feet or anything. It actually sits at a wedge, as you can see right there. And on this side also you see the power button and the charging spot, and that's pretty much it. Now this should turn off after I think 2 hours or excuse me 20 minutes of non-use. So that's probably how they're getting this great battery life. Now I didn't buy this to do a spec war and back and forth demo with the keyboard, but I just wanted to show you that there is an alternative to the $99 keyboard that Apple offers, and this one does the same thing. Only thing you're going to be doing is typing on this keyboard. And again, there's your command. Even has the option key. If you look here, to pair it, all you do is press Function and Z, and it'll turn on the Bluetooth, and then hit your computer, and it is paired. It is just that simple. It's just like pairing any other keyboard or anything to a Bluetooth. Now, the funny part is, once I plug this up, or excuse me, once I sync this, it actually recognized as a Mac keyboard. So that was pretty interesting. But overall, I think the typing experience on here is just as good, if not better, than some of the other keyboards I have. Now, while this isn't as good as a mechanical keyboard, as you've seen my Velocifier in plenty of videos, see right over there, I will probably hook that one up to this one, but not right now. I want it Bluetooth. I want it completely wireless because, again, I am using the 2016 MacBook Pro. And it only has, on mine, it only has 2 ports. So stay tuned for more videos on the MacBook Pro because I do have some ports that have come that I've got one already. I've got my HDMI from Anker. As a matter of fact, I didn't review that, but here it is, and I've been using it. This is the HDMI cable from Anker, and it actually shows your monitor at 60 Hertz. I didn't do a review or anything on this because I'm still setting everything up, and I didn't plan on doing a review on this. As you can see, also I have my stand in now, so I'm slowly doing this build up to get my MacBook Pro back to the way I want it to be with my other MacBooks. So my next item that came in was this keyboard, and again, typing on this keyboard is actually really good. The travel and feedback, the clickiness, it's all there. You can see the keys are raised quite a bit there. So it's definitely a good alternative to, say, buying the Apple keyboard or just any other keyboard. As you can see, it's very compact. It's about just a hair smaller than the MacBook, but the keyboard is pretty much identical. The size is pretty much the same. The layout, pretty much the same. I can't think of anything different. I like this keyboard. And the way that I found this is I got on YouTube and I typed in MacBook keyboard or alternatives to MacBook, and I came across this. So once I saw this, I hurried up and jumped on Prime, found it for 19 bucks. I'll actually have a link in this description. Again, this isn't a review item. This is just me buying things to upgrade my Mac and get me comfortable with using just a USB Type-C there. So there it is. I do have more ports. I have 2 more ports coming in for USB Type-C, and the next 2 are actually pretty good. And I say 2 because I got 2 of them because I'm going to plug both of those into those ports on the side. And I'm going to leave them there. So it allows you to charge and plug in and have a USB out. So that's going to be nice. And it's Bluetooth 3.0. So with that being said, this is my latest addition to my Mac, I guess, build. These 2 items right here is what I've purchased. They're both Anker. It just happened to be Anker. Well, I knew this was going to be Anker, but this just happened to be Anker. Now, this is $28 shipped, so, you know, be mindful. But if you're wanting an adapter that actually works with the MacBook Pro, this is the one. It does work with 60 hertz as well. I have it set to 60 hertz right now, so be mindful of that. If you want something, sometimes you just got to pay. I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of the $17 adapters and $12 adapters that are out there, or even $100 adapters, when I knew the setup that I was going to do and what I wanted. So I didn't want a multi-port HDMI, so Anker had the perfect one. And you're probably saying, Jay, well, you're using it one of your ports. Well, again, stay tuned for more videos and you'll see why I went this route. It's your man, Jay Will. Nice keyboard here for the MacBook. If you're going to think about upgrading, this is a very lightweight keyboard and 6 months on a charge. That's going to be interesting. I'll see you guys in the next video.